Me and Toto don't know nothing about it. It's after. And that's why I got in defense of Spice, because when Spice called me and said to me, say, Munchi and Toto, you know, say, me tell Spice, what's your name? Dima tell me this. Dima tell me that. I know everybody a gang up on me and Dima block me. So me say no, because I know that you tell me. You tell me, say, Dima come tell her this. So that's why me call Rosealee. And me say, Rosealee, don't make the people them bash Spice. Because Spice said Dima tell him the things them all around no one gang up on Dima past Spice now. That is the conversation.
But what I know, Munchi, mother, there is really, what I know,
Munchi, be honest, what did Rosealee did came and threw Spice under the bus.
Mother, but the truth is, it's not like myself. It's not like say myself and Dima was having constant conversation about them. So this is what happened. When I realized how cause mother, I'm gonna tell you, say, I ended up saying something to Rosealee. I said, Rosealee, be careful of how you're having conversation on phone, because I got information about a screenshot, a recording that you call somebody like 23 times and I asked for XYZ. And I said, be careful. She ended up going back to Dima, and Dima said, me don't know what Spicy at all, I don't know nothing about that. Because she going back now to say, oh, you didn't tell me this. So Dima now in the moment denied it and say, listen, I don't know what Spicy talking about. It's not like me and Dima have had a conversation. I felt so bad because now she's on my phone. You're fucking liar, blah, blah. Madam Mia, look how she are now. You're fucking liar, blah, blah, blah. So I called them again on a group call, and I said, listen, on that group call, Dima, so this is, and I like me and Dima have conversation. On the group call, Dima said to me, Munchi and Toto, say, yeah, I'm true, I'm a Dima was the true. Because I never gain the information for go give, and you know that you can't tell Rosealee anything because it's going to go X, Y, Z. And Toto said, that's why I know what to say to her and stuff like that. So that's how they are now aware that Dima really knew of the situation, because Dima denied it to Rosealee. But when it came to the group call, Dima said, yeah, I'm true, and I was the true because I never you're supposed to go say back anything to Rosealee. And I said, okay, listen, mother. Probably I just think too highly of Rosealee, and as a girl, I really love her. Stuff like that. So when I hear something like that, I'm gonna protect you, mother. If me know say you are the summer mother, I mean like you, me go call you and say, mother, be careful of what you're doing. You understand me? I say, be careful. I just don't mistake.
Because you're being a friend, yeah.
That's all I've done. That's all I've been through. That's all I've done, mother. So me I tell you, say, that's how the whole mistrust come in place and stuff like that. Because, and then I said to Dima, now Dima, I feel like you throw me under the bus, because now she really feel like Sami's a liar. She really feel like I was telling a lie about the situation. But all four of us knew of the situation, but I was only the brave one to say to her that be careful of these conversations you're having. When they talk about, like I hear somebody,
maybe you can't say you were only the truth. Maybe you can't say you were the true, you were the truest friend to her.
Yeah.
Everybody not chat, nobody will not miss the point.
Yeah, nobody wasn't talking about anyone.
Nobody not chat, people were not talking.
Nobody not chat, nobody. That conversation a mother player. Munchi just came. Munchi and Toto know the truth, but Toto is the type of person like Toto be an him like.
Guys, don't pay attention to the comment section, because some of them only hear the mix up.
And Toto will say to him, Toto will say, like, you know, just low it now and stuff like that and stuff like that. When Munchi's gonna stand 10 toes down for what she believe in and for what she know, and Munchi said, no, I'm gonna do that to Spice, because the whole of we know the truth, and Dima know the truth too. I know say Spice was only looking out for you. So that's where all of this started from. Nobody not the pan of what is there to talk about. What is there to talk about?
Spice, Munchi did a look out for you, and me gonna be honest, and Munchi, girl, if I is a friend, girl, and if I didn't even talk about phone, move the record, but
I don't care about the call being recorded. I tell them everything what I say. I don't care. I say what I say. Because all the information was given to me, I don't care. I told tell Spice, and I tell them, I say, even on the phone with you, when Spice added you to the call, I say I don't care if it's recorded, because if after what Spice tell me, them I go throw Spice under the bus, you don't fear. I say what I say. Rosealee know this. Me no can, me and you, me and nobody not sit down and talk about Rosealee. Me and nobody not sit down and talk about Dima. Me and nobody not sit down and talk about Spice. So we're not talk about.
No, I didn't matter me and Dima not sit down and talk about nobody.
Nobody not sit down and have no
situation, mother.
It's just a messed up situation, and I said, you can't bring down one person if two people are talking. If Spice and them are having conversation, conversations? Why is everything being thrown on Spice? That's what Spice told me. So therefore, I'm saying, if Tuano have conversation, how everything I get through upon Spice, if I Tuano talk, that was the point of the conversation. That's what I'm saying.
Somebody says Spice should have gone back to Rosealee. Probably a true, because probably just thinks that Rosealee is too human enough. Probably thinks that Rosealee is too human, so I just said, listen, I'm going to put her on her guard. So if she's really making out these phone calls, don't have these phone calls. Be careful of what you're doing. That's all I did. And I think in that moment, I was being a friend. That's all I did. So Rosealee, be careful, because you're being recorded and screenshot is out there of you calling 23 times and stuff like that. That's the conversation. And whenever I'm talking now, I never discuss it. Mother, so when people are talking about even one little, like Virgo, go look alive. You go in a comment section about Spice go record Rosealee and Rosealee can't trust Mother. Spice,
honestly, Spice, I'm going to tell you this as a friend. And maybe you don't take me as a friend, but may I tell you this as a friend. Rosealee do not have the same sentiments where, like a friendship towards you as you have to her. And you should have known this from the moment you were doing the program. And Spice, you have to remember that you're gay. And Rosealee is always cursing gays and telling them they have ears. I always have a problem with that with her. And she always call people Batman and everything. And I'm bash her and nothing of Spice. The way you go for her, you go hard for her. When they do the program, we had to do the things with the little kids them. Rosealee could not even take an hour out of her busy schedule to come give up a highlight. And Spice, that alone should make you drop the button and not go out on a limb for her. Because it's not limbs you go out on a for her, you know. You go from blood clot leaves. And leaves, you go out on her. So she's a user in disguise. Mother, you buy come kiss up a blood clot, Marvelyn. Spice knows the Rosealee like her. Spice knows the Rosealee blood clot like her. I just say blood clot shoot. So when Spice do the most, Rosealee don't ever like you already. Remember she tell me that she don't like me.
Mother, I get 2 minutes to present thanks. I agree with everything you said, and Spice me not laugh.
So wrap it up,
give me a second, my car, please. Me not laugh. Mother, everything
well,
you
Teresa.
I said that.
Like say, the understanding of it.
Teresa, well, baby.
Everything you said just now, Mother, I agree with you 100%. Just when Spice was having that program, as we tell you the other day, him and I went on talking terms, and I was on that live the entire night. I remember me and a girl with platform, I remember a girl with no whole followers, but I suppose me look at things that might move on. And I said the same thing. You take her as a friend. If she was doing something of that nature on her platform, you would be there. She will have thousands of followers. Remember, say her name, Pata Road, and we have to give her that. She never even come to a program for 5 minutes to get her 5 minutes of fame. And remember, say, when it comes to the media, she has a bigger platform than you. Be her name Ringbell, you understand? And she never came, and he never looked into that. And him and I were friends at the time. When I say friends, because we're always friends, but weren't on talking terms. I said to my sister, I say, him not look into that. And I've always said it. He has her as a friend, but she have him as one of her little minions, as a fan.
Yes.
Get me? Him as a friend, you know.
And
Don't matter.
That's the difference.
Basically, basically, when me understand from this, right? Everybody afraid to tell Rosealee things because she got carry back them name. Because even Daima said it yesterday. She tell her, say, Akeem in a bed with dirty foot girl, and she carry back her name. So when she get that information about beg fuck, and she tell Spicy, the woman afraid to tell back Rosealee. So Spice going to her and telling her as a friend, him not know say she gonna bring back theme name either. And that caused the whole problem.
Mother, when Rosealee and Brenda get me,
Spice and Rosealee,
Good writer,
please guys, one at a time.
Anta, I'm a best friend I grew up with. She first I come out here. Say good, I'm a high school best friend. I keep friend for long. I do friend.
Spice, you also have to acknowledge that the person that you're calling your friend is not your friend. Because if she was your friend, I had opened her eyes, I had tried to open her eyes to something.
Exactly.
And where she could have do a record you and send them up to the same person who said the dirty things about her. What does that tell you?
Mother, you saw me, I said to you, even yesterday when she about that time, I said, give Daima some grace. Because guess what, mother?
Yes.
Daima only get caught in the trap to because, well, on the Carissa, well, on the one.
Nobody not for blame Daima for this.
Well, on the Carissa, mother, Daima know how she feel. And Daima know the truth. But she don't want to address the truth on social media. So she came yesterday addressing Sunshine was just a little bluff. But people don't really see it. The truth is she know what's going on and she knows that she get pussy up too for looking out for Rosealee. In the end, Daima did. It's when I said to Daima, I said, Daima, yeah, you talk good. I'ma feel like say you throw me under the bus with not because no have your things to me I want liar. Daima did find it in herself to go back and have the conversation. So hold on. This is a second. Hold on, please. Hold on. Mother, this is how the second unfold. So as I said yesterday, what Daima did to respond to Sunshine was a bluff. It's just because of how she feel and she want to respond to the situation where we know about, but she don't want to address that because...
And hold on now. And Daima...
You make me talk, you make me lose my chain at all.
Hold on, talk quick. And Daima heard truth in what Sunshine was saying. Something, go ahead, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying to you, so Daima came out yesterday and responded to Sunshine. That was a bluff. She know the truth. So afterwards, when I said to Daima, I said, Daima, you know, Rose have me up as a liar just because of you deny, pretend as if you don't know about